Last year, the High Court ruled indefinite immigration detention was unlawful, where there was no reasonable prospect of deporting someone. The limits of that decision were tested in the High Court by an Iranian man known as ASF17. He's not owed protection, has exhausted all avenues of appeal, but hasn't been deported because he's refusing to cooperate. The High Court this morning unanimously dismissed his bid to be released from detention, finding it wasn't indefinite because he could be removed to Iran if he cooperated. He has decided not to cooperate. He has the capacity to change his mind. He chooses not to do so.
If you have committed a crime in Australia and you are not owed protection by Australia, we have the right to remove you from this country.
The ruling last year led to 153 detainees being released into the community, many with violent criminal records. If the government had lost this case, it could have seen yet more detainees released. That had prompted the government to try to rush legislation through Parliament that would compel people such as ASF17 to cooperate or face criminal charges with jail time of up to 5 years.
There is now no basis at all for Labor to press ahead with their cruel additional powers to criminalise people like this.
But the government is pressing ahead and is demanding Peter Dutton's coalition support the bill.
A loophole in our migration system that he left open in the time that he was the Immigration Minister.
The coalition wants to see changes to the legislation first and wants to know why, of the 153 released already, only 76 are being electronically monitored and 68 have curfews.
Less than half those people are wearing ankle bracelets or have curfews imposed on them. And that is an utter disgrace.
The court's decision today makes the government's legislation less urgent, but don't expect to see it put on the back burner. That's because even though Labor and the coalition largely agree on the policy, politically they both see advantage to having a fight over being tough on borders. Melissa Clarke, ABC News, Canberra.